the rope I need right there. That's all the rope you need. Do not do this. Don't do that. You get your finger hung in there and then you won't be able to count to 10 anymore. Let that rope come down like this, and then I'll just double it back. That's all you gotta have right there. And if you got your horse setting right, where he'll behave and learn how to tie, that's all the rope you'll ever need. You won't have to pull on them or snatch on them or nothing. Now I'm just gonna lead him out here. We're just going to go through this gate right here. The horse moves around me. I don't move around the horse. When you open your gate, open it all the way up. Give that horse plenty of room. Give him plenty of room. If I'm gonna tie a horse to something, if I'm gonna tie him, I'll tie him to that post right there. But I don't tie a horse to these panels. Move over. Okay. I'll take it like that. If you want to, you can give it a double wrap like that. But do not ever tie a knot on these panels, because that panel is not strong enough to hold him. And there's only one thing in the world that's stronger than a horse, and that's a scared horse. If he wants to set back, if something scares him and he wants to jump, that rope will slide, but it'll provide enough pressure where that halter will get on his pole right here and make him think about stopping and not setting back. But the rope is not tied where it won't give. If you're going to tie a horse to something, you need to tie him to something that'll hold him, like this post. But I don't ever tie a horse to a panel. The knot is below the eye. So when I loop it through there, the knot is below my thumb. If the knot was above here, if you took this piece and went through this eye and came back around the top, if he ever set back and pulled on it, you better have a pocket knife with you, because that's the only way you're going to get it off. Tie them horses and make them stand there. Make them learn to be patient. See, like that right there. If that was tied, if that had spooked him, he'd get in a mess. Flies are eating them up today. If your horse is broke right, you won't have to worry about him sitting back on anything. But when I'm in this hallway in this barn, I don't move around the horse. The horse moves around me. It has to be that way. I like a good dirt floor in the hallway. If you're going to have concrete It needs to be rough concrete because it'll get slippery. It'll be slick when it's wet. I like sand for two reasons. Number one, it dries quickly. You don't have to sweep it all the time, and it's right in the middle of this hallway, and this is a great place to ride a young horse. Teach them to turn back, teach them to side pass, teach them to back up. You can do it all right here underneath the covers in this soft sand. And if a colt, if he ever wants to jump around or start acting a little froggy, he can't go nowhere. You see, he's just inside this hallway right here. This is a great place to ride a young horse. So now, I caught him, walked him through the gate, led him around out there, and now we're just going to bring him back. Make the horse move around you. Hang on there, folks. Let me get turned where I can see right. There's a couple different ways you can do it. I don't like to go in the stall with them. What I like to do, make him get around there, open this gate, make him go in. And then make him turn around back here to me. That way I'm not in the stall with him. And I just undo my halter. Now here's the thing about taking a halter off. I'll hold him here for a minute. Hold him here for a minute. Here's the golden rule. I break up with you. You don't break up with me. A windy day like this, stuff like that is how you get in a wreck. You got to be paying attention all the time. I break up with you. You don't break up with me. Now I've got my rope draped over my arm. If something were to happen, I can get rid of that rope. If that horse wants that rope bad enough, he can have it, but he can't have my arm. Put the halter, this is the knot I was telling you about. You come through the eye, hold it like that, put the knot below your thumb. The knot goes below your thumb. This is wrong. If you tied that up there, if he ever sat back on it, you'll never ever get it untied. You're going to have to cut it off of it. The knot goes below the thumb. Slow and easy. That's the best way to handle a horse. Slow and easy.